What are the top 6 sports movies of all time? I'm gonna let you know what I think right now. I wanna know what you all think as well. There are tons of movies. I even have a movie on my list that doesn't come out in theaters until tomorrow. It's When the Game Stands Tall.
What's up, everybody? It's Carmelo Anthony.
It's Richard Sherman, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So there are tons of sports movies to choose from. I'm pretty sure you all have your own list. I'm gonna give you mine right now. But before we get started, at the end of this video, I have a nice interview with my main man Alex Lundwig and Sir Darius Blaine from When the Game Stands Tall. It's about the De La Salle football team in Concord, California that won 151 straight games. This movie is all about dealing with success. Sometimes it can go to your head, and there's always tragedy around as well. But first of all, I'm gonna give you all 5 other movies that I just love, and let me know what you guys love as well. We have to start off with Michael Jordan and Space Jam. Who can forget that iconic shot when he dunked that basketball? Ridiculously long arms. And then anything with Looney Tunes is cool by me. I love Marvin the Martian. Next up, love and basketball. Why? Quite frankly, because I love basketball, I love Sanaa Lathan, I love athletic women. Love and Basketball is one of my favorite films. Next up, Adam Sandler hasn't had a great movie in who knows when, but I love watching him crack skulls in Waterboy. It's a classic underdog tale. They pulled him off the bench as the Waterboy, and he went to work. He got game. Denzel Washington, Ray Allen as Jesus Shuttlesworth, and Rosario Dawson. I'll let your imagination rock with that one all by itself. And shout outs to Ray Allen. Go watch that movie. He was a busy guy, if you get my drift. Another movie with Denzel Washington, Remember the Titans. He was a coach. He dealt with racial segregation. Go watch that. That film just so happens to be a classic. And When the Game Stands Tall, it's all about dealing with adversity. Watch this interview with my main man Alex Lundwig and Sir Darius Blaine, where they spoke about all of the emotions involved in playing their respective characters.
It's definitely an emotional journey, and it was a task that I definitely was looking forward to, but I wanted something that had some meat to it, and this was that story. It's an even more daunting task when you have to tell a true story about this, because you don't want to mess it up, so to speak. And you know, I thank God for Camp Colvin and for enduring everything that he did, so that I would have this story to tell, and for making himself available to me for advice and just to pick his brain a little bit about what he went through.
How was it playing Chris?
It was great. You know, like Darius said, I mean, this is a very, very special story. It was a story I couldn't believe hadn't been told yet. I'm so happy it is being told. Chris kind of serves to, he's a fictional character, and he really serves to kind of represent all the students that have gone through the school. And you know, the tribulations and, you know, the issues that arise when you have a certain amount of success, you know, whether it's between friends or family. And it's reality. I mean, that stuff happens all the time. So it was really interesting to get to dive into that.
So go ahead and watch When the Game Stands Tall. It actually comes out tomorrow. This is JR. What are your top 6 sports movies? There are tons more. We're talking about Hoosiers, Tin Cup, Hoop Dreams, Sandlot. Go ahead and put yours right down below. So there are a few things that you need to do before I get out of here. You need to subscribe to JR Sport Brief. After you subscribe, you need to physically go to the movie theaters and watch When the Game Stands Tall. Shout outs to all my friends at Sony. Thanks a lot. Subscribe, and then go watch the movie. Matter of fact, you need to order your tickets after you subscribe. Do it. Do it. I'm gone.